Tell me, how do I marry self-esteem when my insecurities show up like an ex I don't remember?
We are all a part, God's great big family, and true, love is all we need.
I was never one to hate my body ever since I was a child, and though I grew up not much caring about the scars printed on my skin or my eyebrows that are thin, I was still reminded of my flaws. For example, the oddness in my chin. I was the kind of girl that never really cared about these crooked teeth or if my lips were full, but somehow they kept serving my insecurities at the dinner table, put them like an instant joke in their pocket they can pull out any time. I was just 9. When they start draining the brightness from these eyes, I had an entire life before me, but I was already half dying. So I stopped responding to anything they said. That's when they called me mannerless, you useless, lazy kid. Your room is such a mess, get out of bed. Now wash the dishes and throw the trash. Why are you slow? You're such a big girl and you still don't know how to cut a pineapple. You've lost so much weight. I'm sure it's a result of that junk food you always ate. Be responsible. Be loud but not loud enough to talk back. Be quiet but not silent. Why don't you smile? Why can't you keep up? You forgot to wipe the windows again. And that wedding you were supposed to attend, you never even went. Hello. I'm sorry that my room's such a mess. If you only had a look inside my head, you'd let me rest. I didn't mean to be lazy. I've just used half of my strength trying to love this body you've convinced me to hate. And the rest that is left, I'm sorry I couldn't spend it on the laundry because survival demanded it first. I'm sorry for being too slow. You've given me the extra weight of anxiety I can't let go. I'm sorry for being skinnier than I already was. I don't have an appetite for healthy food. Lately, I've been eating chunks of degrading words coming from your mouth. I'm sorry I cried when I was merely talking. The cloud of anger in me demanded some reining. I'm sorry for not talking properly to the people that you know. I wrap my sentences quickly before they too, like you, decided that I am ugly. Tell me, how do I marry self-esteem when my insecurities show up like an ex I don't remember? I'm sorry for never wanting to smile. You've taught me how hideous it looked, so I folded it and left it in my cupboard like a faded scarf I can't wear anymore. I'm sorry that when guests arrived, I've never been a perfect host and was always just a scum. But will you be sorry if you knew that the ones I loved the most were the ones I needed healing from? As a child, I never knew myself to be unattractive because I looked in the mirror with God's eyes until they highlighted parts of my body they didn't like. And in that very moment, I lost God's vision. The lens of society ruined my eyesight. I started believing that beauty was a one-size dress that everyone must fit into. And as I was about to try it on too, God met me in my unclean bedroom. He said, "Your skin is not a seasonal coat, my dear. You can't take it off even when the heat of society's expectations make you to. Nor can you put an extra layer when people are being cold, dear soul. Don't you know that your body is a once-in-a-lifetime wedding dress, the kind that I have personally designed? You are my pride. Because I never make mistakes. The moment I was done creating you with these hands, I have called you my art. So act like it.